I'm sure you guys are wondering where we are. We are actually at Moore Hills. You can see the view of Moore Hills. You've heard of very popular people coming from this area. We've heard of Mike Sonko, who was the former governor of Nairobi, just lives behind here. There is also?
Yeah, this is KENZI Farm.
KENZI Farm, very popular. I can see even the geese there, turkey. Hey, Maze, you're blessed, brother.
Thank you very much.
Hebu tuambie farm yako mko na nini?
Farm yetu tuko na mangoes, avocados, coffee, macadamia.
Yes.
We are also doing poultry. We have turkeys, goose, and kienyeji chickens.
And how big is your farm?
5 acres.
5 acres, and you're doing all those things?
I'm doing all those things.
Wow.
I'm also growing mains.
Hebu introduce kwanza.
Okay.
Introduce.
I'm Mary of KENZIE from Moore Hills, a farmer and also a professional accountant.
Oh, so professionally you're an accountant.
Sure.
That is nice. Yeah. So you guys, you can see, you can still have your professional side, but at the same time, you invest a lot in farming. I also have
my wife. She's there.
Karibu,
She's
karibu.
Mary.
Karibu, wife. Behind every successful man, there is a woman. Karibu, karibu.
She's Mary.
Hey, unaona wameshikana. Tuambie Mary.
Okay, my name is Mary.
Yes.
I'm happy to see you guys coming to my home.
Yes.
We are farmers.
That is perfect. So guys, he practices mixed farming, but we are not here because of that. A tip. Did you know that honeybees never sleep? That is a tip about what we are going to do today. And remember, an ounce of honey can make a honeybee fly all around the world. Did you know that? For those people who've never been here before, this is Africa Farming. My name as always is Samuel, a channel focused on new generation farmers and new entrants in farming who are willing to learn new farming practices. So take a second or two to subscribe, hit on the notification bell so that next time we release a video, you'll be the first to be notified. Asanteni sana kwa karibu Africa Farming.
You're welcome.
So today we are on beekeeping, sindio?
Yeah.
Ama inaitwa sijui
Apiary.
Apiaries and apiculture, sindio?
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
So, KENZI
KENZI.
Yeah.
KENZI. What does that mean?
Beekeeping.
Oh, beekeeping.
Yeah.
KENZI. Umesikia? So you'll take us round.
Yeah.
And just before you take us round, Africa Farming propagates what we call organic farming. Sijui kama unaelewa mambo ya organic farming?
Yeah, naelewa. Organic ni ile unafanya farming without the use of insecticide ama pesticide ile itaumiza wanyama ama pia watu.
Yes.
Hata mchanga
pia.
Yeah.
Very true. Yeah. So you practice organic farming?
I practice a lot.
Perfect.
Because of the bees.
Yes. So in the moment, let's take a break. Twende sasa aanze kutuzungusha. Tuone bee farming. Most of you have been asking about beekeeping. You want to know every detail about beekeeping. Leo tunapatiwa information yote. All the info will actually be laid straight bare hapa leo kwa hii, sindio?
Welcome.
Sawa, tutetembee tuende, sindio?
Tupite hapa hivi.
Sawa. Hapa kwa apiary.
Ndio apiary.
This is what you call?
This is the first one, this is the young one.
Oh, so kuna zingine?
Hii ni nyumba ya kitambo, hii ni mpya.
Oh, so this is older than this, eh?
Yeah.
Alafu kuna watu wengine who practice open beekeeping, like unapata wameka huko nje tu the beehives.
Yeah.
Ziko kwa miti wamehang nje. So what's the difference between
hii iko more secure, ni safe, you can control the bees.
Yes.
Na harvesting iko safe, iko easy, and you know your bees they are safe. Hiyo huko nje.
Yes. So acha tuanzie tu mwanzo. Kuna mtu pahali, there's somebody somewhere who's asking, how do I start setting up? What are some of these factors that I need to consider? Unachaguaje pahali pa kuweka hii? Because tumeteremka huku chini ndio tukapata. Mbona hukuiweka huko juu? Mbona hujaiweka na different place? Mbona hapa?
Kwanza nyuki they can be dangerous. Wanaweza uma watu. So usipeleke karibu na nyumbani sababu ya watoto, wageni, hata wewe binafsi.
Yes.
The other thing, ukilete kwa shamba katikati inakuwa safe for their movement. Because they fly to take nectar and pollen. Na hapa pia kuna maji karibu. Hapa chini kuna mto.
So lazima maji kuwe.
Lazima maji kuwe. If they don't get water here watakuja nyumbani kwa kitchen. wakunywe maji. Wataenda kukunywa ile umewekea kuku,
Yes.
wataanza vita na kuku. Kwa hivyo
What about the topology? Kuna any consideration? Must it be, because hapa naona ni kama imeteremka. Must it be ama hiyo doesn't matter whether it's flat or sloping?
you know bees can fly.
Yes.
So it's better when they are somewhere down than up, because ikiwa juu ni rahisi kuenda mbali na kuattack. Lakini hapa ikiwa chini inaingia kwa haya matawi. Sasa haiwezi fly huko juu. That's why you see there's a lot of vegetation around the house.
So hizi vegetation basically chakula yao.
Ni chakula yao, na wakiriot pia they cannot move fast. You have time to run.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a barrier.
Yeah, na pia wateki sunlight mingi. Itafanya melt the honey in the hives.
Okay.
So they will work so hard to control the temperatures in the hive.
So when you're setting up, you must plant something around them.
Yeah.
At least itawa keep busy.
Busy.
Hapo iende.
Yes, isipite hapo.
Then I'm seeing huku chini, tukiangalia huku chini naona vitu kama oil.
Okay.
Oil nini. What exactly is the purpose of any oil?
And you used oil.
What is the purpose of used oil?
It's to prevent the small animals which are crawling down here to come up in the hive.
Oh, like predators.
Yeah.
Kama ants and all that.
Ants. So they cannot climb that metal. If they climb, they cannot.
Ants zinakula honey.
Yeah, zikiingia huko inasumbua hiyo hive. Inasumbua hiyo colony. So they departure, wanaachana na hiyo hive wanaenda. So you lose that swarm. So tunazuia wasipande kwa hizo chuma.
Mary, hebu nikuulize tu swali. Wewe ushaikuja hapa kuvuna?
Mimi kuja kuvuna.
Unavaa nini?
Navaa nguo ya kuvuna.
Kuna hiyo nguo?
Niko na hiyo nguo ya kuniprotect. Na nakuja navuna pamoja na mume wangu.
Masaa ngapi hivi?
Usiku.
Lazima iko usiku hivi.
Lazima iko usiku. Hata mchana tunaweza vuna. So long as tuko na nguo.
Your protective gear. The protective gear is very important. Na mbona huku chini pia lazima uweke simiti chini?
Tumeka simiti kwa sababu ya ninio ya chungu zinapenda sana sukari. So ukiwa umeka simiti hivyo, hakuna vile zinaweza panda tukiwa tumeka oil hapa chini.
So what other thing do you consider? Like if I was to talk about the cost, kuna mtu pahali sasa yako concerned about the cost of setting up such a thing. If I'm to start today, I'm a new farmer. What generally is the cost of setting up such an apiary? Or if I'm to start, what do you recommend I start with?
You start with around 5 hives, long on.
Long hizo inaitwa ni long
Langstroth. Yeah.
We have other professionals around here wanatuambia
Langstroth.
Langstroth.
They are the best, eh?
They're the best hives, eh?
They are the best.
Hizi zinaitwa nini hizo mko nazo?
They are the same.
Oh, hizi ndo Langstroth.
Yeah, they are the Langstroth.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Like
they are
5.
available locally. You can buy them from Machakos. You can buy them from Nairobi. You can also have your carpenter to do them. And we also buy them from a shop in Machakos. Sachem.
Yes.
Beekeeping. They are stocking that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here you've said that you start with like 5 beehives. Then what other thing does somebody need to consider to set up?
If you want to set an aviary, then you can do a simple aviary like this one with wire mesh, whereby you can allow the bees to fly through, in and out. You cannot build a house which is complete
covered
like the human house.
Yes.
So we need it to have space, and you tie it completely because we have attacks of pests and wild animals who come in. Pia mbuzi ukiacha nje mbuzi inaweza ingia na ikulwe. So you need all that. So it will depend on the size of the house. You cannot do an house of 5, but you do an house of 10, then you start with 5.
Yes.
Once they are colonized, colonizing is when they enter bees.
They do what?
When the hive is colonized, ni wakati ule imeingia nyuki. Tunasema it is colonized.
Hey, you've heard of that term, colonization.
Yeah.
When a hive is colonized, when the bees zimeingia kwa hiyo hive.
Tunasema now it is colonized.
Nice.
Then after another one is colonized, zikifika 5 unaongeza zingine as per the capacity.
So generally what should be the cost? Mtu anataka kubudget na pesa ngapi tu kuanza peke yake? Ku set up tu kuanza.
Seme 50,000.
50,000 and
you'll
you're
be comfortable.
Yeah. You've had upcoming farmers only around 50,000. We'll break this down so that we determine if it's profitable or not at the end. So just as we go, what are some of the uses ya asali basically
Asali in African customary is used for brewing alcohol or beer, traditional beers.
Yes.
It's also used as medicine.
Yeah.
We have some kidondas, wounds, which we call them kidonda sugu. The kidonda which ile ski dawa.
Yes.
If you apply pure honey, inaponyesha.
Unasikia hata homa saa zingine ukikuwa nayo
Inaponyesha.
unakunywa
Mama wakizaa ile kidonda inaachwa kwa tumbo, kwa mimba.
Oh, inapakwa.
Wakikula.
Oh, inaingia ndani.
Inaponya hiyo.
Hata yeye husaidia kulipa dowry kwa tradition ya Wakamba. Tulikuwa tukipeleka hani kama sukari kama ya dowry.
So if you're dating a Kamba, make sure you have bees.
Yeah.
You'll be required to take honey. So we have to move because naona nyuki zinaweza tufanya hapa.
Saa hizi ile walienda kutafuta maua, pollen, ama nectar. Now they are coming back. And if they find us here, then we have problems.
Tuko kwa territory yao.
Kwa territory yao. Pande juu. So tumetoka huko kwa apiary, lakini naona around hii apiary mmeka chakula mingi.
Yeah.
So unaweza tuambia tu briefly vitu mmepanda around here that actually complement mambo ya apiary kuset up.
Tumepanda maua ile nyuki inapenda kama lavender umeiona, rosemary, hiyo maua nyingine inaitwa ile kwetu naita kama mvangi.
So what are the benefits, for example, kwa rosemary, lavender?
They are rich in pollen and nectar. They are very rich in, na hiyo ndio chakula inatakana ndio tupate asali.
The pollen.
Yeah.
Nimeona pia hadi kuna inaitwa bananas.
Yeah, bananas pia hizo kabla ikwe the banana itself, there's a lot of nectar there. Na nectar inatumika kwa chakula ya zile nyuki ndogo na pia kutengeneza asali.
Because I've also seen so wakati ikikula hiyo banana, will that banana get to maturity ama hiyo ni banana ya bees?
Tunakula banana, banana tunaipatia kwanza maua nyuki ikule. Nyuki akimaliza ni chakula yangu. The same inatusaidia pia kufanya pollination. Ukiangalia hii my farm is well pollinated. Kwa sababu nyuki anatembea mahali kwingi. Kwa hivyo avocado wana pollinate, I get a lot of harvest.
It's actually said that for bee kitoka hapo before irudi inapatiananga between 50 to 100 visits.
Of course, you are true.
So inatoa pollen hapa inapeleka cross pollination basically. Naona hadi bottle brush, red bottle brush.
Yeah, bottle brush hii pia nyuki wanapenda. Unaona vile wako huko juu wengi wanapanda. Yeah, na pia ni maridadi na inaleta kivuli kwa shamba pia. Na pia ni kikauka unaweza kata pia upeleke kwa nyumba. Inarembesha nyumba pia.
So most of these crops mmepanda hivi ni hivyo ama mnapanda mkikata, ikishatumika mnakata ama
ikitumika sasa kama hii ni makandamia. This is makandamia. Makandamia inaanzanga na maua. Maua inasaidia nyuki yangu. Tukimalizana na nyuki, I get the fruit macadamia. I sell it. Kwa hivyo in one tree it's giving me many products.
Multiple benefits. That is perfect. Na hizi vitu zote ni organic, amweki
hapana, hata angalia chini hatuweki chemicals. Kawa tunapiga hiyo organic. Chemicals spray. Ile haina chemical because you use the chemical is most of the aggravate itaua nyuki. And I need the nyuki pia. That is perfect.
Naona pia mko na sunflower.
Sunflower ziko mingi. Pia iko na a lot of pollen and nectar. Ikimalizika hiyo napatia zile guzi zangu umeona nyumbani na taki. So tukimalizana na hiyo inakuwa chakula ya wanyama.
You're killing they say killing two birds with one stone. Sawa, tupande huko juu utuonyeshe zile vitu umeona umeset up huko. At least farmers wajue these are some of the things you need if you are thinking of going into beekeeping.
They are equipment for beekeeping.
Yes. Sawa, tupande juu sasa.
Asante.
So when we were at the apiary, ulituambia mambo ya colonization. So hebu tuambie hapa to explain sasa what you meant by colonization in regards to this area. What is this area?
Sasa tukiangalia kama hii unaona ni fupi. Zile ziko huko kwa apiary umeona ziko mrefu. Kwa sababu hatujaweka ile top. Ile super. Kwa hivyo hii ni brooder ina act kama catchment.
So these are catchment area.
These are very good catchment. You see it's open. There is space. Zikija zinaweza fly through, zinaweza fly kutoka pande ile. Hakuna vegetation inazuia. So they can fly easily and get in.
So is there something that attracts them to this specific place?
We have to put some lemon oil. Ama lemongrass oil. Oil which attracts them to come.
Na hii nyumba ni hii nyumba ya kuku.
Hii ni nyumba ya kuku.
Mbona mmeweka juu ya nyumba ya kuku?
Hazina interference na kuku, na hapa ni karibu kwa nyumba, kwa sababu ukiwa pale unaweza ona, na anytime immediately zimecoloniziwa, you move them to the house. They don't stay here.
Yes.
If they are colonized now around this time, by evening tushazitoa.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how do you know they are colonized? Because utajuaje zimejaa?
Saa zingine utakuwa na bahati uone zimekuja zikiingia physically.
Yes.
Saa zingine utaona zimeanza kutoka.
Oh.
Then utajua ziko. Then in the evening you open, then you check inside. Ukipata ziko unafunika na unapeleka kwa via.
So ukifungua jioni haziwezi kuuma?
Haziwezi kukuuma because you have the gears.
Eh.
Yeah.
You have to come with the gears. Eh?
Yeah.
Ah, nice. Yeah. So this is called a catchment area.
Yeah, this is a catchment area. Most of the colonized one, I got them from this place.
So actually most of those that are down there zilianzia hapa.
Zilianzia hapa.
So this is the first stage.
These are very promising position.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
So once now you've confirmed, mmekuja jioni mmeconfirm imejaa.
Yeah.
How do you transfer? Do you transfer?
Imejaa imeingia.
Oh, imeingia yani nyuki zimeingia. So mnajuaje how do you know zimeingia to the full ile optimization level, ile maximum?
Unafungua juu na una confirm how strong is the colony. Pata ni colony mzuri, then you move them to the house,
apiary.
Kama ni colony ndogo, you can also destroy it, kwa sababu itakuharibia time. A small colony will take time to mature. Kwa hivyo kama ni colony kadogo, you can destroy it, then clean the apiary again, the hive again, na uweke hapo tena. Yeah. Because a small colony will waste a lot of time. When it's ready, you just come and block this hole with sellotape.
Oh, hiyo ndo hapo ndo zinaingia.
Yeah. This is only the space they can get in and out.
Oh, so when they are when now imekuwa colonized,
yeah,
unafunika
tu na sellotape, then you pick it. Unaweka kwa kichwa mara moja kwa viatu.
Wow.
Yeah. Unaenda hivyo. Si umefunga hapo, haiwezi rutoka. Hakuna mahali ingine iko na shimo. So there unaenda una get a good position, unaiweka, alafu you remove the sellotape. Yeah.
Wow, this has been a nice journey. So tuliingia kuna jackfruit, by the way, penye tu tumerudi hapa. Tukateremka, tumekula hadi tangerines, ukatuonyesha apiary. We've seen the catchment area, we've seen sunflowers, tumeona kila kitu. Now, kuna mtu pahali somewhere watching this anauliza, there are so many things like tools and equipment that are actually used for beekeeping. Wenye wanataka kujua how do they use them, what is their purpose. Sawa? But before we do that, there's one question I forgot to ask you for apiary. Okay. After you've set up your apiary, is there anything you need to maintain all year round? What do you need to maintain the apiary? Is it expensive? Basically, what do you do to maintain it?
Every month you need to visit the hive, every specific hive. You open it, see how the colony is growing. If it has filled the frames inside, yes, make sure the colony is strong, if there is no any parasite inside, and it is fine.
So if it is not strong, what do you do?
You have to find out if it is not strong, it is weak. If they are small bees, they are not growing, they don't have a queen, then you can destroy it, clean it again, and take it to the catchment again, so that it can come up again.
So that's all you need?
Yeah.
For maintenance?
Maintenance.
So setting up is where the work is.
Sure.
But maintaining is not?
Maintaining is just go there, you inspect, make sure it is okay. Then once the brooder, the bottom part is filled,
yes,
then that's the time you bring up the super. So the bees now start transporting honey, yes, on the top parts. Yeah.
Now we are joined by a very good colleague who's been behind the scenes all through. Lakini akona information, so you'll have to introduce yourself. Tell us, because we're wakuji. They know David, they know Mary, but who are you? Even me, I don't know you.
So thank you. My name is Benson KENZI. David is my elder brother. Of course, she's my sister-in-law. Yes. And also we are neighbors. And I also do apiculture.
So you're also a bee farmer.
I'm a bee farmer.
So for those of you who don't know what apiculture is the practice of keeping bees.
Yeah.
For business.
Sure.
So now we are talking business.
Sure.
Yeah? So tumeona setup, tumeona everything. So maybe Mary, tunaweza anza na wewe. What is the first tool or equipment that you need with regards to beekeeping? Apart from the hive, or you can even start with the hive. What is the first thing that we need?
we need a hive. Kwa sababu kama hakuna hive hakuna nyuki. Mpaka kuwe na hive ndio nyuki zinaingia ndani.
Yes. And now, based on what we know, how many types of hives do you guys use practically hapa kwa farm? Nimeona like 2, nimeona 2 mko nazo. Kuna yenye inaitwa still Langstroth. Yeah? Kuna mko na Topper hive na Langstroth. So there are like 4 different types of hives, eh? Lakini nimeona mko na 2. We'll just talk about those 2. Hatutaongea kuhusu hizo zingine. But basically we have what we call the traditional hive. Yenye kitambo watu walikuwa wanakata mti, alafu the trunk wana you know how it used to be. Able to explain even walikuwa watengeza.
They used to open a trunk inside,
yes.
And the bees would come and make their home there. But nowadays it is outdated.
Yes.
It needs a lot of work. The harvesting, there is a chances of contaminating the honey. Because you have to touch it, all that. But with the new improved method, you can extract with machines. Yeah. And you have to hang it on the tree on top.
Yes.
You cannot put it in a house like you have seen the apiary. You cannot do that.
Yes. So that's the traditional way people used to do.
And they are not made commercially. You have to go to a guy who can do that and do it.
So that one is currently most people. You will not advise people to use that.
I will not advise you to use that.
Even if you are starting.
Not.
Yeah, okay.
And even when harvesting that traditional log hive, you have to destroy the colony.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, you destroy the colony, and they have to start afresh.
Hizi zingine you can continue with the same.
Hizi zingine you just deal with the super. You collect your hive.
Unaachana na ya chini.
Unaachana ya chini mali kuna brooder, the queen. Alafu unarudisha tena.
Hebu kwanza tuexplainia hapo kwa hizi when you're saying hizi za squeeze ni which one specifically are you talking about? Is it Langstroth, Topper? So you're telling us about the 2 compartments Langstroth. Hebu tuexplainie sasa how.
Yeah, so the Langstroth, it has 2 chambers. The lower chamber is got the brooder. And its purpose is just like its name, the brooder. Yeah, it is for brooding.
Yes.
Or for manufacturing the bees.
Yes.
That's where the eggs are.
Yes.
And also there is honey, which the queen, the drones, and the worker bee feed on.
Yes.
But the upper chamber, it's got the super.
Super.
Hiyo ndio factory ya kutengeneza asali.
Sasa yenye nyinyi mnachukua sasa.
Yeah, there you find pure honey. Combs just with honey. Because there is a wire mesh which divides the super and the brooder.
Yes.
So you find that the drones and the queen, they are bigger. They can't penetrate the chamber, the mesh
yes.
to the super.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it's only the worker will go up
yes.
to produce or to manufacture the honey.
The honey, yes.
Yeah.
So when you're harvesting, you just take the super.
Yeah, you just take the super.
You leave so that's why the colony will continue.
Yeah, the colony will continue.
Now I get the difference between the traditional and Langstroth. What about there is another one called Topper.
Yeah, the Topper. The Topper has a similarity with this because it has 2 chambers. It still has the brooder and the super.
Yes. So what's the difference? Which one would you recommend between Topper and Langstroth? If you're to recommend,
I would recommend Langstroth.
So why would you recommend Langstroth?
Because processing and management, it's easier.
Oh, for Langstroth.
Yeah, compared to the Topper.
So just to explain your Topper challenge ulipata nayo when you're doing your harvesting or when you're just handling.
Yeah, the machines for extracting honey from Langstroth and Topper, they are different. Yeah, the Topper, they need a machine for squeezing the honey from the combs.
Yes.
So you need to avoid buying the machine which is expensive.
Yes.
You need to cut the combs.
So it's more expensive with the Topper.
Yeah, it's more expensive
compared to Langstroth. Nice. So nimeona hapa mbele kuna vitu hapa. Hebu tuambie.
Yes, Samuel. On the Langstroth, this is what you get on the super.
Hii ni nini kwanza?
Hii ni asali sasa.
Unajua watu wanajua ndio asali.
Sasa this is the asali and where it is stored. You can see the small holes. That is where the bees store honey. Pure honey.
So hii ndio unaipata wapi?
Hii unaipata kwa super.
Kwa super hiyo compartment ya juu ukienda ku harvest.
Yes.
Hautaipata hivi.
Hautaipata hivi. And when you buy this, you can be sure you are not cheated. You are getting pure honey. Because hii hakuna mtu anaweza tengeneza. Hii unaweza ikula hivi. na utafune kama Big G.
Ina test aje?
Iko poa. Ukiwani. Na pia the wax you can chew. It's good for your dental and also for your stomach. The same you can extract.
You are missing out.
Na ukule. These holes zinakuanga zimefungwa when you open the super. So you use this cap opener to brush the opening the hole.
So kwanza zimefungwa na nini? What covers it?
Wax.
Wax.
Zimefunga. Akiweka hii shimo ijae anafunga. Anaenda kwa shimo ingine anafunga. Mpaka ajaze hiyo yote. Yeah. Nice. So that the honey is safe there and secure.
So tumesema inaitwa nini? Cap remover.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sawa. Kwa kikamba
and capping.
It's called
this is jina ya kawaida tunaita Kistani ya Nzuki.
Kistani ya Nzuki.
Yeah.
So Nzuki ndio
yeah, Nzuki ndio
because you want everything you refer to bees ni Nzuki. Alafu umesema kuna kitu you mentioned with regards to the wax.
Okay. Hizo wax ni nzuri kwa meno. Ukichiu kama vile mimi niko na braces, na kwa ile chakula.
Hii ni pure honey which has already been filtered. Haina any impurities, and this is honey in a cup which you can consume still with the cup because the cup has medicinal value just the way you have had. It takes care of the dental and also it has some medicinal value in the digestive system, especially for people who have digestive issues. Inaponyesha hizo magonjwa za tumbo. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's talk about prices. Prices of the beehives. I don't know if you have information about the pricing. Like how much, if I was to start out, how much? I think we mentioned 6,000.
Yeah, Hive will cost you a complete hive.
The Langstroth.
The brooder, the separation, and the top.
So what about the top bar? Top bar in car, how much is it?
6,000.
Oh, all of them are 6,000. Yeah. So I would rather just go with the Langstroth.
Yeah, it will depend on the kind of setting you have. Yeah. Your setting might be for another product and your setting might be another product. So someone will prefer the Langstroth, and another one will prefer the African tradition.
Yes. Yeah. But pricing, they should consider that.
Yeah, they should consider
5,000. You said 6,000.
6,000.
6,000 Kenya shillings.
That 6,000, you can recover that money in the first harvest.
Now, umekuja kwa topic mzuri sana. Let's talk about the numbers for a new farmer. Let's calculate the expenses vis-a-vis the income, and let's see how profitable it is, right?
Yeah.
So we've started with the setup. You said the setup should take roughly 50,000, right? Then what other costs do you need when you've already set up? 50,000, is it inclusive of the hives?
Yeah, the apiary and the hives.
It should be 50,000.
Start around with 5.
5 hives, eh?
Yeah.
So let's talk about those 5 hives. Let's assume they've been colonized and they've now produced honey. What are the other costs that you incur before you get the honey? And how long does it take to get honey?
The other cost you can incur is just to buy the equipment to
like
get
this
the
ones,
honey. Yeah. So you'll need these equipment, they cost you money. The tools, some will need. This one is needed very much for inspection, to open the hives and remove the frames to inspect how they are doing. It's called a hive tool. So you'll need this one. It is sharp on this side,
like
so
a
that
chisel.
it can open.
Like a kama chisel.
Then we'll need a brush. When you open the hive.
So how much is that?
This one will cost 2,000.
2,000
Kenya shillings.
So we had 52,000.
Yeah.
Let's
then
continue.
you need a small brush. This is used to wipe the bees from the frame, or if they have touched your hand.
Your frame inakaa aje? Hebu tuonyeshe frame vile inakaa. So that's the frame, eh?
This is the frame. You can wipe the bees slowly. Yes. Then you can inspect how the colony and the, what do we call them?
The honey, the wax.
The wax, how they are growing. So you can wipe the bees and see exactly what is how they have done.
So it's called a brush.
A brush. So just a brush.
How much?
This is 800.
800. So we had 52,800. Let's just say 53,000.
The other tools are needed for harvesting. This is to uncap.
Uncap. The combs.
The combs. Then how much? This is 1,800.
1,800. So right now we are at 5,300. So we are at 55. Let's say 55,000.
Then this is a very important tool. is called the smoker. You need to smoke the bees so that they become domicile. They don't attack you.
Yes,
So you need the smoke to push them. If you smoke on top, they will run to the bottom.
Oh, so you smoke from the top?
Yeah, if you want to inspect the top part, you smoke on the top so that they will rush down.
Yes.
And the top there will be no
bees.
So when you are there are very few bees.
Yes.
If you want to smoke them, not to come out from the entry, then you bring it to the entry and smoke on the entry. So they will go inside. It works in a magical way.
Yes.
Yeah, you need smoke.
So where do you put the? Is it does it use charcoal or something?
No, you use sawdust.
Sawdust.
Yeah, you open this top. You will need to use this knife to open it. Then inside you do your sawdust.
Just like a stove.
Yeah. Inside there is fire. You light with your few charcoals. Then make sure it is correctly closed. Then from there, you just puliza. Then it smokes out. Yeah.
So it's called a smoker.
It's called a smoker.
How much?
2,500.
2,500.
Yeah.
So now we are at 57,500.
With those tools,
are there options? Like if you're starting out and you don't have this big budget, is there another smoker that is cheaper, or this is the only smoker out there? Or, like, are there options?
We have your Kali tailor-made smokers which you can buy for 1,500.
So the cost can be slightly lower.
They can go down the cost.
So we are at 57,500.
Another thing you will need is a bucket whereby you will extract your honey. You also need an extractor machine. So with an extractor machine, you can also use it to extract machine. The extractor machine will cost you around 40,000.
40,000.
There are also plastics ones you can buy at 15,000. So it depends how big is your project.
Yes. So let's take the upper limit. So let's take the 40,000 one. We are at 97,500.
7,000. With the 5, if the
hives.
super is full, every beehive will give you 15 kgs.
15 kgs of honey.
Not
liters,
guarantee.
kgs.
Yeah.
So when it comes to 15 kgs of per hive, that's just the first harvest.
Yeah.
So how much is a kg? How much do you sell a kg for?
At your kg will go not less than 1,500.
Wow. So 1,500 multiplied by, you said 15 kgs.
Yeah.
What is that? Is 22,500. So 22,500 from one hive, and you have 5 hives. Yeah. So that should be around 110,000.
Your money is back already.
Your money, you've already broken even, and you already have something extra. But it's because you chose. There are things you'll not buy again in the second harvest, like the extractor. All these things you'll not buy.
Even the hive you'll not buy.
Even the hive
and
again.
you'll not wait it to swarm again.
Yes.
The bees are already there.
Yes.
So in a year you can harvest twice or thrice.
Yes.
If you have good pollination of the flowers or forage.
So
you
in
can do
essence,
3 times in a year.
In essence, the first harvest is to break even.
Sure.
Right? If you bought all these things, you will break even in the first harvest. And you're talking about the 5 hives, which you can still increase.
Yes.
And then in the second harvest, it's pure profit.
It's pure profit.
It's pure profit, right?
100%.
So you get around 100,000 shillings.
Even if the colony now, you have the 5 hives, the colony grows strong. It breaks itself. Wanajigawanya.
Wanaenda kwa another hive.
They go to another hive. They may decide to take one of your hives or go to your neighbors.
Yes. So
there you cannot control.
Oh, it's them to choose.
It's them to choose. You cannot control them.
You just tell your neighbor not to practice.
Yeah. So that's why my brother and I were practicing.
Oh, so that zikitoka hapa zinaenda kwake.
Something like
it stays in the family. That's a nice one. So guys, you've seen how profitable it is. You break even on the first. Which kind of business will you break in the first harvest? Very rare to find.
Only honey.
So I've seen the other things here. This is like wax or something.
Yeah, this is wax. We use it is a melted wax. This one, you melt it.
Yes.
So you get this product. This product can be used to fix the wax on the hive. When you buy a new hive, you need to fix wax on the hive so that they get the smell.
Yes, so they can attract.
When they come there, they find kumbe hapa ni nyumbani.
Yes.
So it will be easier for them. So we need these products.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is nice. Is there any other product? I've seen gear here. There is something just behind you. The gear that you need kwenda ku harvest. I think kuna hiyo top
a cap. Yeah, you need that to protect your head from the sting.
Yeah.
And also your body.
Yeah.
And also you need gloves and gumboots.
So buy gear. Don't go there Juakali style. So let's now talk about the market. We've talked about the profitability, but somebody is asking themselves, how do I get the market? Mary, tuambie kitu moja kuhusu market hapa. Unauzia watu hapa around?
Honey utafuti market. Honey inajitafutia market.
Okay. It is like watu ndo wanajileta. The demand is higher than the supply.
Kwa hivyo honey ni kitu inaenda. Another thing pia honey huwa iharibiki. Hata ukiweka for 10 years itakuwa tu hata 100 years itakuwa tu ni honey. Tena ikiwa vile iko hivi, hivi ukienda kama Carrefour unapata imepakiwa. Kuna time nilienda Carrefour nikapata imepakiwa piece kidogo kitu kama 300 na kitu
300.
Okay, no compare na hii, unajua hii mpaka utaimini. Utaisqueeze ndio itoe honey. Alafu unajita ingia nyingi, si kama hii. Hii utauza as a piece. Na hii unauza ni kama instruct yote imetoka. So ukicompare unaona hii itakupatia pesa nyingi kidogo kuliko ile, because hii utaiuza kama piece. Hii umeinstruct, unajua ni umekamua mpaka ikuwe itatoka, yani itatumika kupack nyingi. Si kama hii.
In addition, traditional medicine men, they use honey or they use honey to add in their herbs, because some herbs are so bitter, they need some sweetener to make them have a consumable taste. And even cosmetic companies, some use honey to mix with the other cosmetics, because honey contains pollen and some other chemicals, which can make them good for the skin.
But somebody there is asking, what are some of these things that, like, they want to know all the things that can come out of, beekeeping.
Currently, what is common is the venom. They are selling the venom. They are selling
the bee venom.
Yeah,
What is it used for?
It's used for medication also. They are also using the combs for candle making. Also, the honey is used for making drinks. Like at the time of Corona, it was mixed with the turmeric and the ginger, whatever you used to call dawa. Everybody was saying, give me dawa. Give me sweetened dawa. So they used to do some honey there. If you go to other restaurants, they are also giving you chapatis with the honey. We are making it on toast. We are also doing it on sweet potatoes. We are also taking it raw. There are also those stubborn wounds. In Kamba tradition, if you apply honey on those stubborn wounds, they start healing. When our women give birth, there's a wound in the uterus where it separates with the umbilical cord. So once they swallow the honey, it treats that. They don't need any other medication. They are treated 100%. Even there is some stomach pains. We call it Q-matter.
Q-matter in Kikamba.
In Kikamba. You take honey, it still cures that completely.
Q-matter.
When you want a beautiful Kamba lady like Mary, you pay with honey. Kambas were bought with honey. So if you don't have honey, you'll not get a wife in Kamba tradition long time ago. So you'll need honey.
So as we finalize, all this information, you're an accountant.
Sure.
Professionally, you're a
farmer.
You're a farmer still,
Yeah.
Professionally,
I'm a marketer.
A marketer. How did you get all this information?
I remember a time that I needed honey in a very serious note. I was asked by doctor when we had our first daughter around 1997. She needed honey because of that problem of the stomach. And we were asked if we can get honey. I said, I can get honey. Then the doctor will subscribe, get this honey, then give the small kid every day 1 spoon or a half spoon. So I rushed to the supermarket, it was honey. I bought the honey. After 2 weeks, I went back to the clinic. I was told, did you do whatever I told you? I said yes. He told me, what did you do? I gave honey. But the problem was persisting. It was coming too much. Then he told me, this is not honey you are buying from the supermarket. So I was discouraged. So I decided I have to do something to
Okay.
change the world.
So, but at that time you were zero.
Yeah,
Like you were
zero.
zero. Where did you get it? Like, how did you know how to set up the apiary? How did you know this is the best type of beehive? That I'm sure you got this information.
We got some information from the Renana School in Nairobi, the Bee Institute. We also got support from Sachin, beekeepers in Machakos, who are also selling the hives and also training and the equipment. And from there I started.
Oh, so you were
In fact,
trained.
yeah.
You were trained. You went to a class.
I wanted it to be very serious.
So you've said there are suppliers who told you how to use the Langstroth mini. But again, there's a very important thing that you've said. Training.
Yes.
Kuna training ya bee, like how to do beekeeping.
Yeah, there's another training here, bee. There are also organizations which are also helping farmers who are doing beekeeping. You go to them. There's it's long. There's this BvAT. Yeah, I think BvAT. They called us for their training in Katumani. Katumani is a research center in Machakos, and we got the training there. And it will even get better. Not only the training, it also taught us how to do it organic.
So all this training ilifanyika na BvAT.
BvAT. I only remember BvAT because they go an extra step. They also come for you when you have the product. They show you where you can dispose your product.
Wanakuja wananunua kwa shamba.
Wananunua kwa shamba na wanakuonyesha njia vile uta increase your production na vile uta dispose, ama soko iko mahali fulani, unakimbia huko, you dispose your product. They are like brothers and sisters. We are partners with them. Yeah. But they are not controlling us. They are just giving us the advice. They are not telling us you have to do this. If you don't do this, we are not going to help you. They are always with us.
How BvAT? Lazima itabidi ni watafute.
Sio kutafuta. Ukifungua simu tu, wanatouch, utakuwa nimekupatia contact.
I need them.
They are very good people. You can rely on them.
Yes.
Watakufunza mambo mingi.
Yes.
Si asali.
Yes.
The chain is too long. Wewe ndio utaenda tu, hakuna limit.
Wewe ndio sasa limit ni wewe mwenyewe.
Wewe utaenda product after product after product after product. Na hiyo yote ni do kwa mfuko.
Yes. Money to you as a
money. Hakuna mtu anakusumbua, nyuki wanaingia hapo wanakutengenezea pesa.
So as we finalize, I think I need at least advice to upcoming. You guys are experienced in beekeeping. So Wambua, tutaanza na wewe. What advice do you want to give to upcoming farmers?
Sasa mimi vile ninaweza sema, bee farming haina age, haina gender. Ile unafaa kufanya ni ushirikiane na kikundi ama kampuni kama BvAT. Watakutrain from A to Z, even on the value addition of the product, the marketing, and even you get an opportunity for networking with the other farmers who you are going to meet with while being trained.
Perfect advice. Hapo kwa networking with farmers, when you want to export honey, do you come together and export kama kuna minimum threshold?
Yeah, when you are exporting, in the export they need a container. Maybe the small one for 20 feet or 40 feet, I mean, it has to be full. So you might find where you are a single farmer and you can't meet that threshold. So in the networking, that's when it comes in. You combine your products so that you may fill one crate or one container so that you may export.
Yeah. Mary,
Yeah.
patia upcoming farmers advice. Even when you wanna practice beekeeping na wana information.
Ile naweza waambia, go for training. If you want a successful business, go for training. Without training, you will not achieve your goals. Go for training, go for training, go for training. That's what I can tell you.
David, tumalizie na advice.
Advice ile naweza waambia wakulima hii pesa. Mimi kwangu naitanga pesa. Nikiona nyuki, don't kill bees. They don't stink all the time. They are good. So take care of the bees, take care of the environment, avoid use of deadly chemicals which can hurt the plants or which can hurt the bee. We need the bee to move around freely in a good environment. So I recommend organic 100%. Because the products now are there. We have agrovet who are doing organic chemicals. I recommend we use organic. Be a lover of bees and you'll never sleep hungry.
Wow.
Thank you.
You will never sleep hungry. Hey, that is a very nice place to end
this. Yani, when you do this, you don't want even to stop. But anyway, time has come for us to end this. Whatever it is that you are, as David has said, you are the limit. Every information is available. We'll try as much as possible to get BvAT to actually come on set and tell us about this training. And maybe before tumalize, kuna naona hapa nataka kuonja hii honey. Yeah, so this honey has actually confused me. I don't even remember how I always close our videos. But whatever it is that you are, I hope you've had value from this video. If you think you've liked this video, kindly just click on the like. And for those people who've not joined the Africa Farming family, kindly click on the subscribe button. Follow us on our socials. The links are actually on your screen. And if you want to reach us out, you can go to the description section, get the numbers on our description, and you can always reach us out. And for those people who really want to inquire about BvAT, we'll actually bring them on board. And secondly, I think they'll have to tell us how we can actually link with them. So if you're interested in attending that training, we'll actually bring them so that they can give us that info. So remember to stay woke, stay peaceful, but always remember to changamka na ukulima. Bye bye.